Oh, hey, oh, hey, oh my goodness. Bush. Have a bush. Um, Surprised. Yes, I am surprised. That's Blues hockey. Wow. We figured out how to play Blues hockey in the first period. Um, I got to tell you, I'm impressed. I'm impressed with that first period. Sorry, Brad. Don't know what I could do, man. I'll just give you the best game as I can. Are they still playing? I'm trying to get home from work. Yes, they are. It is just the first period just ended. It is 1-0 Blues on a Bushnevich power play goal. Absolutely. I mean, just when they were talking about the power, so I'm listening to the Winnipeg feed, and with that feed, that power play goal was all about how Hellebuck screwed up, and not what caused that goal, right? There was something that caused that goal. I saw it right off the get-go when it happened, and I was not surprised that the goal went down. Ashley, I'm gonna ask you, what do you think caused that? What do you think set that goal or caused that goal?
Honestly, I was busy with my dog, so I didn't see. I mean,
Okay.
I looked up and saw the goal, but I didn't see what led up to it.
Okay, so I didn't see. I'm not. I don't remember the players' names, but during the power play, there was a bad pass. Winnipeg had a breakaway, had a turnover, and Falk went back, got in there, stopped the breakaway, got the puck out, and they had two Jets behind the play, right? So they had two Jets behind the play, and now the Blues are basically 3-on-2 going in. The pass to Beneva, he just sets it up and fires it, and Hellebuck gives him the 5-hole, and that's where he gets it. That had nothing to do with Hellebuck misplaying the puck. That had everything to do with Justin Falk getting back and stopping a breakaway and a shorthanded attempt and creating this scoring chance, because now you have 3 or 4-on-2 because of the way that the play was set up. That's exactly what happened there. The Winnipeg announcers can talk about Hellebuck all they want. That play was Falk all the way, and I don't even know if he got a point on that, to be honest with you. I'm trying to pull up my NHL.com. I don't think he got a point on that, but
it went to Kyrou
like
and Neal
one, where Tarasenko went in and made a good hit. Right, and from that hit, it opened up and opened up a pass and a goal, but because Tarasenko didn't touch the puck, he didn't get anything for it. Yeah, that's one of those. So Falk might be there. I'm trying to pull it up now.
No, it's from Kyrou and Neal.
Yeah, so damn it, and I didn't start Neal today. Son of a bitch. Yes, I said that. I cursed. Right?
You cursed last show too, so I mean.
Yeah, no, I put Thomas out there. God, I could have started Neal and had a power play point. Oh, man. Boy, these fantasy leagues make it tough. Sometimes, but yeah, so that's what I got to deal with now. Hellebuck always has been terrible playing the puck. Hellebuck, this is what at the beginning of the season I talked about, where I thought Hellebuck playing so much was gonna hurt them, right? And I think maybe you're seeing it a little bit. Am I happy? Yes. A flight from Anaheim to Winnipeg must be brutal. Not sure what that. Why there, man? Ryan loves the hat. I appreciate that.
You're getting a lot of love for that hat.
The Jets announcer not happy with Hellebuck on that goal. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. They kept saying it was all on Hellebuck. It wasn't. That was on Falk. That was, see, if you have that's the one thing. This is the one thing, like when I play NHL 19 or 20, 21, whatever, I play any of the NHL games, I'm very, very aggressive on the penalty kill, right? Because the game in that, you can be aggressive and still be able to get back or not have the play go against you unless you're playing a human player. So, but that's the hang up to it. And I always wonder, like, why aren't teams more aggressive on the penalty kill? Well, that's why. Because if that play gets messed up, now you have a 3-on-2 or a 4-on-2 or even a 5-on-2 situation going the other way. So, and that's what happened here. And that's why, Falk, right? Everybody, when he was traded for Edmondson in the 2019-20 season, the beginning of the season, he played on his off wings. Everybody, yeah, we're seeing him, buddy. Everyone was on him, and I always felt Falk was going to be it. Something was missing. And then you get into the bubble, and he was in the bubble. Falk was the only player that I thought played. Right? He was the best player in the bubble. Absolutely, by far, bar none, the best player in the bubble. Last season, Falk was probably the best defenseman we had.
Yes.
Right? And he has developed into that 1-2 role. Right? Absolutely developed into that 1-2 role. And when we brought Krug in, a lot of people were saying you put Krug with Parayko, right? And I even talked to Panger about this, and I said, no, Krug and Falk. And Panger says, yes, I think you're right, because they played together in Team USA, in the Worlds and things like that. That you're right. You're going to see that matchup. Well, now Falk is giving you an option now. Instead of having a top pair and a second pair, you have two top pairings, right? You can put anybody with Parayko and anybody with Falk, and you're going to have a 1-1B system. Ryan says Scandella needs to step up his game. Scandella is what he is, okay?
I'm more concerned with Bortuzzo's play than I am Scandella.
Say again?
I'm more concerned with Bortuzzo than I am Scandella.
Okay, I can see that a little bit. I can see that a little bit. I love Waldman's work. Yeah, Waldman has stepped up his game. What I didn't see that period, I don't remember seeing Mikkola at all. Right? At least I didn't hear his name called at all.
Mikkola's not in because he has COVID.
Oh, that's right. Duh. Rosen. I haven't heard Rosen's name called. Right?
I think I heard it once, but not a lot.
Yeah. Bortuzzo's been slipped. Well, he's 37, 38. He's not a young guy anymore. Krug has been having a breakout year this year that Falk had last year. Yeah, well, it's kind of the Berube system. It takes defensemen, it seems, a little longer. Sorry, my nose is itching. A little longer to get into the situation. I think Army knew how the Petro situation was going to go, and I feel we aren't missing Petro scoring, and that's a credit to Army looking down the road. I absolutely agree with that. Absolutely agree with that. Yes, yesterday we talked about it a little bit. Ovi tied Hull for third all time. His next goal will pass him. He will be our fourth all time. He will be third all time no matter what before the season ends, and he'll be sneaking up on second. I get that. I thought I was older than Bortuzzo. I am 32. I need to look at that.
Bortuzzo is 32. His birthday's March 18th of 89.
Okay. So he's turning 33. Okay. He plays a lot older. He does not play 32. 32, you should be playing like Parayko and Krug and Falk. Those guys are in their late 20s, early 30s.
Parayko's like 25.
Parayko might be a little older than that. I know she's looking it up. She loves proving me wrong.
Look at. I do. It's so much fun.
Because he just signed an 8-year contract.
Oh wait, you're right. He's 28.
Yeah, see, because he just signed that big 8-year contract. I still believe.
But I knew he wasn't 30.
No, I don't think Jose. I don't think he'll get that high. I think he'll get close. I think he'll get within 15 goals of it, but I don't think he'll get there. I think he's gonna slow down. I sent you both an article about Neighbors. Did you talk about it yet? We talked a little bit about it at the beginning of the show on the pregame about Neighbors, whether or not he should go down. I think he should go down, but I think COVID's going to have a lot to do with whether or not he goes down. So that's where we're at. Guy wants everyone to be older so he looks younger. Yeah, you might be absolutely right there, Ryan.
He thought I was his age, and I'm like 20-something years younger.
Well, you talked older. That's why. You made me seem like your kids were older than what they were, and that made me think that you were.
They're babies. 10, 8, and 5.
But all we know, come playoff time, you need a physical defenseman in the regular season is nothing compared to the playoff games. That is a true statement. However, I think Krug can be that guy. I think he's learning, and absolutely, Parayko can be that guy. Absolutely, Parayko can be that guy. Oh, you speak wiser.
Thank you, John.
Yeah. Oh, somebody's in trouble.
I'm not a boomer.
Somebody's in trouble. Somebody's in trouble.
Lambert, don't forget, I know where you live, buddy.
Yep, go get him. Go get him. Good period by the Blues. Surprising period. Be honest, surprising period by the Blues.
It was very surprising.
Bortuzzo's a physical guy willing to fight. I mean, yeah, he is, but I need more out of my defenseman than just, I don't need a Dougie.
Yeah, right? Exactly.
I don't need
I need a defenseman that can defend.
Yeah. I don't need
and
a
then
goon,
I froze.
right? I believe when we and we need, you know what? We're actually one of the top teams in hits. I think if you look at it, I'm pretty certain of it. We're one of the top teams in hits. Let's take a quick look at stats. Shots are 8-6 in favor of St. Louis. Power plays, St. Louis is 1 for 1. The Winnipeg are 0 for 1. Both teams have 2 penalty minutes. Face-offs, Winnipeg is leading 67-33. That's surprising. Not a lot of face-offs, though, so that number could be skewed a bit. Block shots are 4-3 for Winnipeg. Takeaways are 5-4 for Winnipeg. Giveaways are 3-1 for St. Louis, being the one for St. Louis. And hits are 6-4. So not a lot of hitting in that period, and I get that. But I really do think if you look at overall the stats for hits, I think the Blues are like one of the top teams in the league. Actually, I'm trying to look it up now while we're talking. This period for me, I saw the Blues get in for. I'll tell you what, Bennington had 2 really, really good stops, and I also saw a couple times where like the puck bounced up and a Blue slapped it out of the corner, slapped it into the corner. That's the kind of thing that you need to see from your team. That's the kind of thing you hope your team will do. It just. Like I said, at the moment, I felt the Blues really play well. I'll tell you what it was. They played by a team. They played like a team that period.
That's my dog.
Say again. Right? Oh, your dog.
He asked whose dog's whining. It's my dog.
Oh, okay. Yeah, not my dog. My dog doesn't whine. Power play, PPI don't see fights, so they will think we aren't physical. Being physical doesn't mean fight. So I agree with that. Not a surprising period. We are the doggone Blues. Well, I mean, we need that fourth defenseman that matches Falk, Krug, and Parayko. Maybe. I don't know. I'd have to think about that one. 60 minutes of hockey, I agree. There was some super sloppy passing there. A lot of no-look passes to no one. Yeah, I've seen that. Morton says, I'm digging the Jets uniforms. Yeah, this is their new uniform, their third, and it is really good. So, for the season, oh man, was I wrong. Wow. Okay. Well, they've only played 10 games. Hits per 60. There we go. That's what I need. Let's see what this is. So when you look at hits per 60, the Blues are 28th in the league. So yeah, they're not where I thought they were. Not at all. Right? Not at all. And it absolutely shocks me. I thought they were because they usually seem to be leading in hits in most games, but they're not even close. Right? And in just overall hits, not hits per game or hits per 60, they're 30th at 191. Sabres and the Blue Jackets are behind them. Right? I mean, there's teams that they could easily catch up to and get ahead of. New Jersey's at 200, Carolina's at 205, the Avalanche at 210. There's a surprising number. The Avalanche, they're considered a hitting team, and they're at 210. Flames a hitting team at 215. The Predators a hitting team at 218. So that's kind of what you're looking at there in hits. But hey, good to bring that up. I can't see it. We don't hit at all, really. You know, Devin, you were right. You ended up having it being right on there. I hope you all know I was kidding, by the way. Oh yes, we know. Trust me, Chris. We know. We're throwing it right back at you like you throw it at us. Okay, bud? So we got you. We got your back, buddy. We got you. So as we're moving on, there's getting ready to start. So enjoy the second period. See you at the second intermission. Aloha.